shifting the words that you're using about yourself and who you are as a person, and not just falling into the habit of saying that you are this person that you don't want to be, because this is your reality. You create your own reality. Hey y'all, it's getting dark fast, but I kind of wanted to try a little off the cuff video. I usually try to write out a script that I follow. But I wanted to see what happens when I just flow. So this video may or may not be posted. Even I also don't even know how the lighting's gonna look, but we're just gonna try it. So I wanted to talk about defining yourself by your negative habits. Stop defining yourself by your negative habits. Even if you do have some habits that you know that you do that are not positive, why do you continue to open your mouth and like confirm them as traits of who you are as a person? Oh, I have anxiety. I'm a very anxious person. Oh, I can never wake up on time. I hate waking up in the morning. Oh, I can be really negative a lot of the times. I'm a very negative person. Oh, I'm so lazy. Like I'm really lazy for real. Why? I just don't understand why you would want to define yourself by these lazy traits. Sorry, not lazy traits. Maybe. But why you would want to define yourself by these negative traits? Even if there's something that you are working on and you are growing in, why not always be conscious of how you're speaking of yourself in the light of, oh, I am getting better at waking up early. I've been going to bed earlier at night, and it's felt so good when I wake up on those days. Or getting rest is really important to me. And right now I've just been resting a lot, and I know that when I rest that I am a happier person. Just little things like that to shift your mindset, or even saying I may be anxious in this moment, but or I may be feeling anxious in this moment, but I am not an anxious person. I am not going to attribute, I don't want that to be a trait of who I am. I don't want that to be a part of my identity. I don't want anything negative to be a part of my identity. I'm not afraid to call out my bad behaviors, or when there are consistent things that I am doing that are not the way I would want to be doing them, or bad habits. I'm not afraid to call out my bad habits, but I'm never going to say that they are who I am. I'm never going to identify with them completely. And I think some people have gotten so comfortable with identifying with their negative traits, and they think it's I want to say cute. They think it's cute, they think it's cool, they think it's an excuse. I think that's really what it is a lot, is they see it as an excuse for why they're not doing the stuff that they say they want to do, or doing the things they know that they are supposed to be doing. Well, I have anxiety. Well, I just am lazy. Well, I have a really hard time with blah, 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 blah. Or I'm just the kind of person that blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, but you say you want to be this person. So why do you continue to define yourself by these traits that you know completely go against, or the opposite end of this version of who you say you are? And like I said, it's one thing to acknowledge it one time. All right, one time, like, dang, I have not been doing the things I'm saying I'm going to do for the last few weeks, or 6 months, or 6 years, whatever. But then that should never come out of your mouth again. From that moment forward, it should always be that I am going beyond that. I've been working on waking up earlier. I've been, going to the gym more than I was before. I've been enjoying this specific thing about the gym, even if it's the cool down. Okay. But shifting the words that you're using about yourself and who you are as a person, and not just falling into the habit of saying that you are this person that you don't want to be, because this is your reality. You create your own reality. You create your own life, and you get to decide who you are. And I think that is very liberating to some people, and also very scary to some people, because to know that you create your own reality, and that you get to decide who you are and who you get to be in every moment. You get to confirm or deny who you are. is a lot of accountability that I think some people don't want to take. And there has to be this is something I want to talk about soon. I'll do a video on it soon, but radical self accountability. You have to take radical self accountability for who you are and who you are becoming. And when you just say, you just chalk it up to being lazy, or you just chalk it up to your bad memory, or you chalk it up to, I'm just not that kind of person, you give yourself an excuse and you give yourself an out for not making the choices and confirming to yourself and to the world the person that you say that you want to be. But hey, if you want to be lazy, then hey, be lazy, fine. Just don't use it as an excuse and tell people like, oh, I'm just lazy and that's why I can't start this business and it's been 6 years. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So you can tell yourself that, but don't tell me that, because I don't want to hear it. I don't. I don't. As soon as it literally, for me, I will call myself out when I'm journaling one time with that one thing, and you will never again hear me say that I am that thing. Never again. No. And there's been times where I'll catch myself where I'll be like, oh yeah, like I have always said that I was a night owl. I hated waking up. My mom literally had to call me every single day when I was in high school because she would already be at work. My mom had to call me every single morning in high school to make sure that I got up. I was not a morning person. I hated mornings. And I was literally late every day to my job when I was a sales engineer. It wasn't like a big deal though. It wasn't like, because it was corporate office, so it was fine that I came in at 8:30 every day and I just left a little late. But even then, I still would say that I was not a morning person. But now for like the last it's probably been about a year and a half. I don't say that I'm not a morning person anymore. I have been saying that when I first started, I was saying that I am becoming a morning person. I've been getting used to waking up earlier in the morning. And now, um, according to my app, I use the Finch app, which is a really cool app that I would recommend. I should talk about it in another video, but it helps you check off the things that you have to do every day. And for most of the things that I have to do on my list, like shower, brush my teeth, meditate, journal, um, do my exercise, all of it happens before noon. A lot of it gets done before noon. And so the app told me at the end of the year last year, they said, you're an early bird, because the app is called Finch, so it's all around birds. But anyway, they're like, you're an early bird because most of your habits, you do all of them before noon or before 1 o'clock. And I said, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm an early bird now. Am I an early bird? Just because I don't get up at the ass crack of dawn. Just because I don't get up at 5 a.m. every day doesn't mean that I'm not an early bird. I'm an early bird. I have shifted into that. But as soon as I realized that that wasn't who I wanted to be anymore, which was a night owl or somebody that wakes up, that struggles to wake up every morning, I had to shift my language around my identity. So I think that's where I'm going to end this video. I don't really feel like there's anything more I need to say on it. I don't know if I'm going to post this, but I'm going to edit it and we'll see. But yeah, so I want you guys to think about when you define yourself and you talk about who you are as a person, what are the things that you are identifying with that are negative or they're not really who you want to be? And how can you transmute that? How can you alchemize that and start seeing things differently, even if it's not it it's hard to believe or to say like, oh, I'm not a night owl, I'm a morning person, and that's just not true. Like, you don't have to say that. Or, oh, I'm disciplined and that's not true. But you can start with, I am becoming more disciplined. I have been doing things to be more disciplined. Even if you just start watching videos on YouTube about whatever it is that you are becoming, that you are working on, that you are getting more aligned into being. And this is the video that I just recorded before this one. I recommend checking out, where I talk about life isn't testing you. It's just an opportunity to confirm who you are. And so every day is an opportunity to confirm that new identity of not being of being somebody who can wake up early, of being somebody who loves what they do, of being disciplined, of going to the gym or whatever it is, or enjoying the gym, even if it just starts with just enjoying the cool down. But confirming that identity and saying things that affirms the version of you that you know that you want to be. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below. I guess I actually would be open to some feedback on this video of how the flow went. Did it feel better or worse or what? But I just want to make sure that I'm practicing, and a few video ago we talked about that. Messy action is still action. It's getting dark. But I still, like I said, I wanted to just try and see what happens when I just talk completely off the cuff. And it's actually a shorter video than a lot of the other ones. So that may be telling. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.